No, Treasure. I do not think it better for us to go to the Council as a whole. Aegris alone is a formidable commander of sorcery, and even the earth itself obeys him. Yes, I do, but it's different. Aegris... Dragons have always been invited to the Council, but never at the head of it. We are too old, I think. We see the world differently. Power in the mind of a dragon and power in the mind of an alicorn are entirely different in both quality and quantity. I don't know, my love. Commodities are commodities. You most certainly are not. That is a term of endearment, and you know it. Don't be impudent. We are headed into a rather sticky web. Yes, my darling. He is indeed an alicorn, and I doubt he keeps company with any giant spiders. But Aegris is very astute. He will want to know everything about you. There. I see a clearing just below. Yes, I promise I'm fine. I am still recovering from what happened. Save your magic. Should Aegris get too curious about you, we shall need to make a hasty escape. My love, you cannot heal this wound. You've tried. I've tried. Perhaps. Unicorn and alicorn horns do have healing properties, but I would prefer to keep this weakness under my wing where it is, if at all possible. I do promise you. Every day I spend in our cave near the flame, I get stronger. Look. Nothing but a scar now. You see, the Numenatra are powerful, but I am very strong, my darling, and the flame is stronger. What is it? What are you thinking about? If you say so, shall we? Just a little further up the cliff, in the apple grove there. It does seem that all magical creatures prefer somewhat dramatic environs. We are none of us accustomed to ordinary surroundings. The Lord High Councilor is no exception. Even the common unicorns who run along the prairies tend to stay in the pearlescent wheat fields, where the volcanic ash falls like snow. Did I ever deny that dragons have a flair for the dramatic? I have no illusions about our home, Treasure. In it, any illusion you like. On that note, just a moment.
bounds of sorcery, they must expect, at the very least, oversight. No one is above the rulings of this council, whether they remember it or not. Why? What an intriguing and unexpected visit. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that our wayward guardian coming home to roost?
All due respect, my lord. This is not my home, and you know it.
I speak not of your physical domicile, dragon, but of the consequences of your actions.
Consequences?
One hears rumors of griffin insurrections, exiled fey princesses.
Does one? Well, then, I suppose one might question the integrity of one's sources.
Do you mean to say that you did not lead a strike team of humans into the Griffin Sky Palace? An attack which resulted in the death of their queen? Do you not harbor a Seelie noble, once of the House of Birch, now disinherited, in the clearing near your cave?
I said the integrity of your sources, Councilor, not the veracity. As always, the things you say are true, but I do wonder from whom you have heard these truths, and why.
Dear dragon, it is for integrity above all that I seek out this information. For the good of all. You should know better than most that to alter the natural way of things often results in greater horrors than even the council can manage. Or is that not why you've come? Speak freely, dragon. What is your business here?
With respect, do you not already know?
A fair-minded and peacekeeping leader must always give a voice to those under their protection. One does not wish to put words in your mouth, any more than one wishes to force a guardianship upon you. You chose one long ago. Now choose the others. What do you require of the council?
There is a dark force loose in the human village near our home.
Ah, yes. We have not met. Will you introduce your companion?
Yes, of course. Treasure, come forward. Meet the High Councilor. Bow slightly.
How kind of you to come all this way. A very young dragon. May I ask from where you hail? The Eastern Plains? How unusual.
Yes, but that is why. Wouldn't you agree, my love? You are much more at home with me.
I see. Indeed, one must take time to make the acquaintance of all the creatures under the council's jurisdiction. I look forward to learning everything about you, Plains Dragon, another time. For now, let us attend to your request. The dark force at work in the human village. Have you seen it?
We both have.
And?
They are Numenatra, lightless ones.
My dear dragons, you have not come all this way to seek help from the council in dispelling a few undead forest animals. But just a moment. One finds oneself distracted by a memory. Forgive my impertinent question, Plains Dragon, but Guardian, did you not, for the longest time, for the company of... Would it be terribly impolite to ask in front of your new companion?
Humans, yes. I have long enjoyed them. Lord High Councilor, please. It is the humans who are most vulnerable at this moment. But we will soon follow their fate if we do not act.
What do you mean? The powers afforded to you by the flame should be more than enough to combat even a swarm of woodland ghasts. In fact, if the situation is as dire as you say, I'm surprised you would abandon your post rather than simply send an emissary. It seems you have one now.
I go where they go. And they did not know the way, my lord.
Temper, Guardian. We are on the same side. Mind that you keep it so. Are the lightless ones simply too numerous? Are they somehow harvesting the life spirit of the humans in your domain?
Treasure? No.
Let them speak, Guardian. I see. And what forms have they taken? Not merely beasts of the forest and field, then. Oh. I imagine that was more than unsettling. Queen Eliane was formidable when she was alive. One would not wish to encounter her in ghostly form. Any other incidents? A periton, most fearsome. We have not had a periton on the council not since I was a colt. And even then, as a benevolent ruler, she inspired pure trepidation among the youngest of us. And you say you saw one made of bone and burnt flesh? My. I'm sure our guardian did promise you an exciting life as her companion, did she not?
My lord.
And we must hold to our promises, mustn't we?
What is that supposed to mean?
You took a vow centuries ago.
I haven't forgotten.
And you received a great boon as a result. You disagree?
In a way.
No one shall withhold truth from the Lord High Councilor.
Power and immortality are the brick and mortar of the prison in which I have lived for the last 300 years. You forced that truth out of me, Aegris. Have you no respect?
Indeed I do. For truth, for the good of this realm, one must not allow the bitter desires of one being to direct the fate of all. And it is for this reason that I have decided how to help you.
You have decided?
Yes.
No council, no others.
This is a simple matter. Word had already come to me of this dark force, and now, with your testimony, I understand what we are facing. Or rather, what you are facing. The council will send a small regiment to guard the flame while you are predisposed with the mess you have made.
What? That's not what we
will offer you no more help than this. Consider yourself fortunate that I do not draw from within you the truth that remains inside. You are keeping something from me. You, plains dragon. Pray tell, where did you make your home? In what rookery did your family protect their eggs? In the lowlands? Quite the enigma. And you, guardian, or shall we strip you of this title, this honor? I shudder to think of what you may have traded away to deconstruct that so-called prison of yours. A prison? What arrogance! Gifted with the highest honor among our people, the greatest responsibility, and you call it a prison.
You pulled those words from me. I am sorry, my lord. I have faithfully kept watch all these years. The flame is safe.
Thus far, yes. And it will be. The council will make sure of it.
I will make sure of it. The Numenatra will come no closer.
One is glad to hear you have some fight left in you, for a cause more worthy than toppling the thrones of other species. Perhaps you are worthy of your title, Guardian. But once again, these are not merely the lightless ones.
What can you tell us?
Have you heard of the one who calls themselves Shadow Lord?